Hey there, people. Don't forget to wash your hands. It's Thursday, also known as Fake Friday, because we're going into an Easter weekend. For a lot of you, this means absolutely nothing because you've been on freaking isolation for 24 days now, or whatever. And you've been on the ultimate long weekend ever, so you're fine. But for people who work in the essential services, especially those taking money for your groceries and stocking the shelves so you can have food on your plate. Speaking of food on a plate, I need a plate, so I'm going to put some food on it. Those people are getting some time off, which is about freaking time, because I can tell you, some of them are probably working more hours now than they've ever worked in their life to keep up with the madness and anarchy. Good for them. They deserve it. I also am one of those people who've been working more hours, and I enjoy it because I have nothing better to do with my life. I made motherfucking chicken tornadoes, so I'm gonna go slam these in my face hole. We got work in 57 minutes. I'm gonna drive these in my face, watch a bit of YouTubes, and go from there. No idea what today will bring. All I know is after today, smooth sailing till Tuesday. Woot woot, woot woot woot. Friggin' sitting here not paying attention to the time. It's like almost 10:02. I'm gonna go downstairs and make a cup of coffee, feed the dog, pet the cat. No, she's right here. Mouse. Annoying the kitty. It's like my favorite Holocaust friggin' thing. Holocaust? No. Apocalypse. No. I like how people are calling this the apocalypse. I'm like, wow, really? This is the apocalypse? Nothing's even happening. There's a little bit of a friggin' virus going around. This is far from an apocalypse. Not like we have like the dead walking the earth or anything cool. Just a freaking bug. A virus. Not so big deal, yo. The only apocalyptic part about it is the fact that you gotta stay home and you can't go out places and do things and see your friends, and it's not the end of the world, it's just a little bit of a friggin' pause on it. The apocalypse. I love it. Alright, first break of the day. Kinda left the camera downstairs. Forgot to bring it upstairs. I do that. You know what else I do? Drink absurd amounts of coffee. Cause coffee is so fantastic, and I'm so freaking blurry. I had the lights on, but I got a script running that at 8:35 it turns them off because it's so used to me not being here, but I've been here for the past 24 freaking days. My buddy Trevor told me about this diet that he's doing, and it's kind of like the if it fits your macros diet, but it's got this weird concept to it. He said he got it off of, I can't remember, I think it was John Meadows on YouTube. And basically the way it works is, it's a lot of work to do because you have to count every damn thing that goes in your face hole. So if you keep your meals simple, not that hard. If you keep your meals difficult, the difficulty rating goes up. Because you got to count all the calories going in, and you need a way to count the calories going out. Now you can use a BMR calculator off of the internet, which will basically take your weight, your height, your then you put in like your average activity. Like if you're just, you go for a 40-minute walk with your dog every day, that would be classed as light activity. But if you like, go to the gym and work out heavy every day, then that would be classified as heavy activity. If you're in a sport, you play hockey, soccer, baseball, whatever, you mark that down. How long do you play that for a day? Oh, you go for 2 hours? Okay, 2 hours of hockey a day, or whatever the case may be. And it'll tell you what your base metabolic rate is. So you'll find out what your BMR is, you'll know how many calories roughly you burn in a day. Not every day is the same. And then away you go, onward to knowing how much you're expelling. The objective is days 1 through 6, you want to be in a deficit. Then day 7, it's all hands on deck, you can do whatever the hell you want. And he said it's great because every week you get a cheat day where if you want that McDonald's burger or if you want to pig out on ice cream and potato chips, do it. Like, that's what he said. He was like, I do it every Saturday, The wife and I have been running this now. He goes, I've been doing it for 6 months and I'm still losing weight. I feel awesome. And the outcome is great because the one day we get the cheat, we'll go out and do like sushi or, well, that was back when sushi restaurants were open. Now he says what they do is they'll just go buy food that they wouldn't normally not buy because it doesn't fit their macros and it's definitely a caloric badness, and they'll just make like a smorgasbord of like finger foods that are just not the best and slam that in one day. It's like, so I've been doing it now for 3 weeks, and I've noticed that it's actually pretty sweet. And once a week, I'll just, if I have cravings like ice cream, I'll buy ice cream and destroy it. I'll buy a bag of chips and destroy it. But those 6 days are strict, and I'm always in a deficit. Like right now, we're on to Thursday. Currently, I have my Fitbit off for charging, but I'm at 946 calories out and 1,000 calories in. So at 1,000 calories in, 946, I'm not in a deficit right now. I'm in a surplus. But I'm going to be putting in a workout tonight. Depending on how nice it is out, that workout may be on my pedal bike, because right now the sun's shining a little bit. But yeah, so that's going to be my battle plan. Is so far, like just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm at a 3,800 calorie deficit on the week. Theoretically, a bag of chips is like 1,300, and a 1.5 liter tub of ice cream is about 1,500 calories. That's right, people. If you can actually one-shot a full tub of ice cream, I know I can, but if you can actually one-shot a full tub of ice cream, that's 1,500 calories that you just consumed. You've seen that it took me 2 hours to burn off 1,200 calories in the gym lifting weights. So if you're just a sedentary person sitting at home on the couch watching TV and you're doing this daily, this is probably why you no longer fit into the pants you used to. Did my cat just run by? What's she hunting? Are you hunting something, or are you just being a cat? Like how he goes to check on her, like, you okay, dude? Are you hunting something? Scampers. Scampers. Are you hunting something? Are you hunting on mousers? Are you hunting on mousers? Wow, Oreo, you just sneezed all over the camera. Gross. My dog's gross. Anyway, one thing I haven't done today was have my protein shake with ashwagandha root. So I'm going to drop that on my face right now and then get back upstairs and get back to work. Oh man, I just looked outside because I have my curtain closed back there, and the happiness levels drop. I want to grab my coffee cup because I want another kebab. Kebab is so good. Gets me nice and wired. Kebab is so good. Kebab. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but it's snowing. Not a lot, but enough to say that a bike ride won't be happening today. That freaking sucks. Like I said, we're probably going to have to wait and go on Saturday or tomorrow or something when we're not working. It's nice that I'm dying to get on that bike and just go for a rip, because it's something I haven't done in a long time. Well, since last year. You know what I mean. Now I'm questioning if it's snowing outside or hailing, because it sounds like when it's hitting the ground, it sounds crunchy. What are you doing? Boing? Yeah. Meow. Who's Kitty? Who's Kitty? Who's Kitty? What are you doing? Who's the mouse? 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 Mouse. Mouse. Oh, mouse. Oh, so much mouse. 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 Yeah, another isolation day of annoying the cat. Why? Because what else do you do with a cat? There's only 2 things you can do with a cat. 1, leave it alone. 2, annoy the shit out of it. So far, so good today. It's 12:30 something right now. 12:25, whatever. On, I think today's Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday, so that's all right. There's a post on Facebook saying 2020 has this really weird thing happening where we have 29 days in February, 300 in March, and 5 years in April. Oh man, it's because everything's bleh. I don't know, reports say they want to have this capped by the end of May. Other reports say that this could go on longer if they can't find a vaccine or have a vaccine ready to deploy. Other places say when the vaccine is ready, it'll be mandatory to have it, kind of like the TB. I don't know. It's pretty messed. But a lot of places are saying that the hospitals are treating with zinc and another compound, and they're having great results. So the fact that I take zinc daily, I just don't take the other thing that I can't pronounce right now, means I got like 1/2 of it. Like I take zinc every day. I take 100 milligrams of zinc every day, 50 in the morning, 50 in the afternoon. Balance it out, let your body fully absorb it. Zinc is known for supporting the immune system. Mind you, I was taking it for other reasons. You take it alongside with B6 and magnesium, and it is a hormone balancer along with maca and ashwagandha root. It'll get your shit back in order, and life is better. But it turns out that good old B6, B12, zinc, and that other shit that they're talking about is helping reduce, if not like completely reverse, the effects of people infected with the COVID. Like you basically turn off the symptoms. They still have the virus, they're still infected, but it's enough to suppress it all to the point where they can just self-isolate and not be in complete discomfort. So I'm going to tell my buddy about that, see if he wants to give that a rip, see if he can get one of his friends to go out and pick him up some zinc and try that out for a bit and see how that works out for him. Because, hey man, try anything, it's your body, right? Figure it out. I'm just getting a little stir crazy. And it's funny because there's a post online, apparently the CRB or whatever the hell it's called, the Canada Relief benefit. People really received their March or their April and May payments already or some shit. They received 2 payments, like $5,000. And they're not sure. They thought, okay, well, if you receive 2 payments, then only use one and save the other one because the government's going to want it back. It turns out the government already paid everybody for April and May. So some of these people go out and hurry up and spend it all. And then come May, they're going to be broke as a joke on coke because they'll have no money. And like, there's a lot of people out there who they're the reason why the liquor store's open or the beer store's open. You give a lot of those people a lot of money, and they're going to go on a straight-on friggin' binger. They're going to blow that money all on liquor. So the government's going to get it all back. It's the way she goes, right? Like in Ontario, the liquor board is a crown corporation. So if these people go on benders and blow their friggin' relief paychecks on that, then come time for dinner, they're not going to have shit in the cupboards. So they're going to already hit up the depleted food bank? Probably not. I don't know, man. Pretty dicked. Pretty dicked indeed. But there's been people who received both EI and the CERB. And then there was a posting put out that if you receive both, do not spend the EI because they will be requesting a return on that because that was a mistake made and they want their money back. Which, you know how it is. It's like if you make an overpayment on your credit card, they won't let you take the money back. They'll just tell you to buy shit. Like, I had a credit card back in the day that I canceled. And the outstanding balance, I ended up paying $100 more because that's what the lady on the phone told me I needed to pay to close the account. And it put a $100 surplus. So every month I kept receiving a statement saying that I owed them minus $100. And the only way I could get that statement to stop, they wouldn't issue me a $100 check. They literally wanted me to spend $100 on the credit card. So I had them issue me a credit card, and then I went to the bank machine, did a cash withdrawal for $100, which put a $2 surcharge on it, which then I got a bill the following month for the credit card for $3.25, which I paid off, and then immediately canceled the card. But it was a pain in the ass to do. But, if you overpay on something and they owe you money, they'll make it a pain in the ass to pay you. But if they overpay you and they want the money back, well, they'll practically garnish your wages and friggin' blow up your house to make sure they'll threaten you. They will threaten you if you don't pay them back. Threaten you with lawsuits, threaten you with all sorts of stuff. And it's like, wow. But they'll do it over the phone because they know damn well if they do it face to face, they're just going to end up 6 feet under. So that's probably why they do it over a phone, because most people will just get so friggin' pissed off and not afraid. And they'll be like, well, you're going to threaten me with lawsuits and stuff. You're already on my property. I might as well just club you now. Like, why not, right? If you're going to put me in jail because I can't pay this right now, let's go to jail for a valid reason. Why not? So that's why they probably do it over the phone. So, fun times. I don't know. It's ridiculous times right now. This is just stupidity. Complete and utter stupidity. Not the fact that we have this virus, the fact that this is just bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. Anyway, I gotta get back up there. My break's almost done. I got my coffee. I'll talk to you guys after. Alright, peace. Well, it's like what, 2:30? Yep. 2:30, 2.5 hours left to go. Is my math right? Yep. I still got 3 breaks left. I'm going to burn 2 now and save 1 for around 3:45. I'm just petting Stupid here. The other Stupid in the house. Hey, Stupid. Stupid meow mouse. Who's in my mouse? Who's in my mouse? Who's up? Okay, let me fix your fur. You look stupid. You look so stupid. You're so stupid. Oh, the mouse. Scampers. 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 Scampers, the meow mouse. Scampers. Scampers, the meow mouse. Scampers. Scampers, the meow mouse. Pet the belly without her consent. Go up that way. No, you're gonna go up that way. No, you gotta go this way. You gotta go over here. No, you gotta go over here. No, it's over here. You just gotta go that way. Just getting sick and tired of my shit. Oh, your mouse. Look at your stupid little skinny tail. You can clean pipes with that. It's just a little tiny pipe cleaner tail. Yes, you do. Pipe cleaner tail. Mouse? You sick of me yet? Do you wish I'd go back to work? Eh? Do you wish I'd go back to work? You're such a weirdo. That was another exciting episode of Let's Annoy the Cat. It's one of the only joys I get during isolation, so let me have it. The way he was, hey, I'll fight you. He had the light hitting him and it looked like he was going critical mass. But it was just a floof from him, because he's a floof ball. My dog's a floof ball. Meh. Holy shit, it was like snowing this morning, and now it's like super sunny happy times. Super sunny happy times in North Bay. But it's still freaking cold outside, and that is pretty lame. But I thought I was going to say another word. Nah. So, the art of stitching. Tonight I'm not sure if I want to barbecue pork chops or that steak. Probably pork chops. I think what we're going to do is, once work finishes, bang out we'll go barbecue the pork chops, and then we'll load them in the fridge, because I like to eat my pork cold. Like cooked but cold, because I don't really care for... I like to be able to drive it in my face fast, like get the meat done, and like not messing around, just hammer it back. Wow, that came across bad. Like to hammer back the meat fast, Oh my goodness, what am I even saying with my life? But yeah, so we're almost done the work day, and then 4-day weekend, and then 4-day work week, then 2-day weekend, and I don't know. Trudeau just came out and announced moistly that there will be no more social activities until there is a vaccine. So in other words, as long as there is no vaccine in the works being distributed, social distancing will be life. I bet you he's just super really big time enjoying all of his newfound powers of controlling the entire governing population of Canada. Fun times. This is exciting. Yup. On a side note, I was able to order some protein online, so I'm excited for that to come in, so I don't have to go to Walmart and walk around the plague rats and buy some freaking protein. Because let me tell you, these shitty little containers may say 2 pounds on them, but there's no friggin' way in hell there's 2 pounds worth in there. Because I buy a 5-pound tub, and that lasts me a good month and a half, 2 months. I buy one of those 2-pound tubs, I get a week out of it. So that's dicked. And I'm only doing 2 shakes a day. It's not like I'm like friggin' protein hogging. I get most of my protein through the foods I eat, because I eat like meat. I'm sure if I was on the vegetarian diet or the vegan diet, I would have to start freaking just pounding back the proteins like no other. Vegetarian would be easier, because then I could use whey protein, but if I was on the vegan diet, I guess I'd have to use that Vegacore crap, which is all like vegan protein made from hemp and pea protein. Yummy! Yummy! Pea protein. And no, I don't mean urine, like the green peas. Apparently they're high in protein and shit. Don't ask me, I just work here. So that's exciting. Anyway, I've still got a lot of time before I gotta go back to work, but I'm gonna go back upstairs. I'm gonna sit around and watch YouTubes or something. Just chillax, wait for this shift to end, and then get on with my life. Whatever that may be. I'm gonna do a workout and then barbecue. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what we do. Alright, peace. The workday is over, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but Trudeau said it's gonna be a freaking year. Yeah, I'm done work, and son of a frig sakes. I want a barbecue tonight, but it's freaking snowing again. It was like all sunny a while ago while I was working, and now it's all freaking snowing again, like it's just freaking December. Mother frigger. I don't know why you come around me. You know I'm just gonna annoy you. You know that, right? Where'd you come from? What? Wow! I don't know if I'm gonna barbecue tonight now. It's like, I don't want to be standing out there getting snowed on. I want to actually... Social distancing. You're doing it freaking wrong, bud. Anyway, just got a call from Popeyes, where I buy my muscle dummy stuff from. Put in an order for a great big 6-pounder of protein, which will last me for freaking ever. And literally, this, $29.97 at Walmart. The 6-pounder, $54.97. Yeah. Why am I buying from Walmart? But anyway, they called me and they're like, hey, we noticed that you're in North Bay. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, yeah, we have a store in North Bay. I'm like, yeah, I know. I buy from you guys all the time. Like, that's usually where I get my shit, because you guys got a good selection of muscle dummy stuff, and I want to be a muscle dummy. So they're like, well, what we can do is you can either go tomorrow between 10 and 12 and pick it up, or we can drop it off at your house. And I'm like, oh, I'll take the drop off. Like, I paid for shipping. I didn't pay for shipping so I could go pick it up, for crying out loud. Paid for shipping to have it dropped off at my freaking house, so pitter patter, have at her. So they're gonna drop it off tomorrow. And also the raspberry Pi. I don't understand where the hell those things are going. They're on a world tour or something, because they went from Ottawa. The company I bought it from was called buyapie.ca, and they sell all sorts of, like, they sell Raspberry Pis, and they sell the Arduino kits and all that stuff. Really good prices compared to a lot of the stores I looked at. Actually, they were kind of cheaper than a lot of them. And because they're in Canada, I wanted to support them. And because the other place I looked at was in the US in Michigan, and I was like, don't really feel like dealing with a US place. And then I saw there was a Canadian option, buy a pie, and I was like, yeah, patriotism, support the Canucks. So I ordered a buy a pie, and my pie has been buyed, but it's in Sudbury. It went from Ottawa to Sudbury. Like, to get to Sudbury from Ottawa, you physically have to go through North Bay. So why? Unless they flew it, which is even weirder. So I'll probably get that on Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So that sucks. I was kind of hoping to have it by the weekend to give me something to do on the 4 days I'm off. You know, I could set up a pie hole and play with it and stuff. So that'd be kind of nice. Just mess around with it. Like, I've never had these before. I never actually worked with them. I have no idea how they work. I'm basically going to be jumping in amateur mode into a Raspberry Pi Zero W and seeing what I can make it do. And learning. Should be fun. At that price, I should have bought a couple of them. I don't know. I think if I really enjoy it and it's fun and all that, I might actually look at the bigger ones like the Pi 3 or the Pi 4. The Pi 4 apparently comes with 4 gigs of RAM, quad-core processor, all the bells and whistles built in, and it has the ability to display up to 2 4K monitors, which is pretty damn impressive for a computer the size of a credit card. So, yeah, get one of those and see what you can do with them. Like, people are taking the Raspberry Pi Zeros and making them into freaking fully functional drones. That's pretty badass. So, they're obviously really, really cool machines, but... Oh, so if I don't barbecue tonight because we're having winter during the spring, I don't know. Well, what can I do? I got a freezer full of shit, so... Worst case scenario, I grab my chicken wings and I'll make chicken wings in the air fryer, I guess. That'll be fine. But I know right now one thing I want to do. I want to throw down a workout like a mask, so I'll chime back in once the workout is completed. Alright? Alright. Peace the frig out. Alright, guys. It's 7 o'clock. Oh, man. I just put in another full body workout. Destroyed myself. Feeling awesome. Well, besides the fact that it hurt like hell, but, you know, other than that, I feel pretty good. You know, you can only beat yourself up so much and then go from there. Did I leave my big water bottle down here? It's just my little one, just my little one. I don't know where my big one is. Anyway, I decided to cook chicken wings for supper tonight. But they are far from done. Just gonna mix them up a bit. Put them back in the air fryer. Blast them for another long time. Gross. I should get something to drink. Give me some of that grape drink. Yeah, I'm wearing the same clothes as a while ago. Why? Not going anywhere. Who gives a shit? So yeah, tomorrow I should get my new products. Like I said, I ordered a 6-pound tub of protein, muscle dummy powder. So that's what my buddies call it. They call it muscle dummy powder because if you drink protein, it's because you want to get big like a muscle dummy. Yeah, apparently that's it. It's funny though, a lot of people will sit there and because they're on keto and they got it in their brain because of people like Keto Connect and that talking about how if you're on keto, you want to keep your protein down because if you eat too much protein, your body's just going to instinctively start turning it into carbohydrates, any of the extras, with gluconeogenesis. But the fact of the matter is, your body won't do that because it's a process that's not easy to do. Therefore, it prefers not to do it unless extreme measures call for it. As in, you're low on glucose, and your body's like, man, I need glucose because the brain doesn't operate on ketones. The brain needs glucose. So it's going to do whatever it can. It's going to pull it from reserves. It's going to pull it from your muscles, from your glucagon. And then when there's none left, then it'll engage the protein neogenesis. Then start converting protein into glucose. Because I've been doing, like I did keto for a year and a bit. And then I went pretty much back to my old, sort of old diet, where I aimed higher in protein, moderate fat, low carb. So I'm not taking in enough fat to allocate for a full daily's use of energy. So my body has to rely on reserves. And the carbs I'm taking in are being used to fuel the brain and whatever else, replenish glucagon levels in the body. And I started doing that, and I find that there I feel a lot better. I'm still maintaining a healthy weight, And because of the excess protein, I'm putting on more muscle, which is awesome. So because I modify my macros and I'm mainly focusing on protein, my fuel source of choice to run the body is fat with carbs on the side. And that's what I was talking about that diet earlier, the way it works. I didn't really get into depth with it, but basically the way it works is if you want to try this, you need to pick a fuel source. Carbs or fat. You can't have both. Now, I shouldn't say that because Trevor's doing it, my buddy John's doing it, not John Meadows from YouTube. We don't know that guy. I think John might know him, but because he's been in the he's competed in like those like Mr. Olympias and shit, but like John Meadows has, but I mean like my buddy John has as well. But he might know him, I don't know, I never asked. I know Trevor met Juji at a arm wrestling competition one time, and he said, holy crap, he's like, the camera doesn't do that guy justice, he's freaking ripped. And I'm like, right on. But my buddy John, he's doing it, and he's actually macro matching to an extent. He's doing 20% fat and then 40% carbs, 40% carbs, 40% protein, and he finds he gets great results out of that. So right on, 20% carbs, you're looking at 180 calories from well, I'm just saying if it's 20 grams of fat that you're eating. I don't know, like that's his macros are that percentage for the day, and he works out constantly. So he's one of the guys who's like me, built a home gym, but he did it in his garage because he doesn't own a real good like a car to put in the garage. He just has a garage, and he just doesn't have tools or anything. He just filled it up with gym equipment, and we used to go there and work out. He's the one with the deadlift platform for like deadlifting cars and shit. They built that, and somebody dropped it off at his house and all that. Anyway, he's doing the perfect split. But with that, like he said, he goes, just because you're allowed carbs doesn't mean you're going to go out and bang out a bag of Doritos to mix your carbs in. He goes, like he takes his carbs in through like stuff like sweet potatoes and beans, like kidney beans and stuff, basically food that has good nutritional beneficial value to the body, not junk food that's been processed in a factory to look like it's good, but in the end, all it's doing is spiking your blood sugar so freaking often, the next thing you know, you have to inject insulin. You get me? So, I'm not saying carbs are bad, but the problem is nowadays the food we eat is bad for us. Like the processed shit, the chicken fingers, the chicken burgers, you can do a chicken burger. You should buy a boneless, skinless friggin' piece of chicken, smash it with one of those spiky hammers till it's flat, bread it in whatever home breading you want, bake it in the oven, bake it in the air fryer, whatever you have, put it on a bun down the hatch, and it tastes way better than any of those processed patties you'll buy at the grocery store. Why? Because it's actually chicken, not may contain chicken. But he also eats bread. I don't mean whole wheat, he'll eat white bread, he doesn't care. He'll have a tuna sandwich. I am kind of iffy with certain breads. Whole wheat doesn't bother me too much, but if I eat white bread, well, I get gravy bum. It's a thing. So, to each their own, right? Like that's how the diet works. You pick your fuel source, and you set your macros. So I'm aiming for lately it's been like, well, where the hell's my phone? My percentages are not too bad. Well, today it's not too bad. Mind you, those calories in are probably off by a bit. But I'm at 67% fat, 32% protein, and 1% carbs. So I'm nowhere near my carb requirement, but that's okay. And my protein, I'm still under. I usually like to be at about 250 grams of protein a day. So I'm still shy about 70 grams of protein, which is nothing a shake won't fix. But then again, I just logged my supper, and I didn't log it correctly because I don't know how many grams of chicken I'm going to be ingesting. And I usually like to measure it after it's cooked, so I'll do that there. But lately, every day I've had a deficit, as you can see up top here. And it's been pretty good. My weight's been staying pretty steady at 216 pounds. But the one thing I'm noticing on the scale is the fat percentage is slowly going down. So I was wrong that day when I said it's based solely on your weight. It also bases on other metrics that, like when you step on it, the scale obviously fires electrical pulses through your body and does a measurement. So because the number is going down, and I'm noticing it too because my abs are starting to show up a lot more now, and that's pretty sweet. Even when I rub my hand over top of them, I can feel the bumps, so that's pretty cool. And before it was just one great big bump, friggin' beer keg. So right on. So the weight's going down. The muscles are coming on, things are working slowly but surely. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with it. I'm 41 years old. The fact that I'm able to actually turn shit around, in my mind at this age, is pretty good. So a lot of guys my age would have given up and said, frig it. You know what? Frig it. Not even gonna bother. But no, I started this when I was 39, 41 now. According to Trudeau, it could be another year of isolation, so that means I got a year to get wrecked. Just ripped, wrecked, and ready to rock. So that's what we're gonna do, boys. That's what we're gonna freaking do. That was my phone. Oh, there it is. Guys, I'm blurry, but I couldn't resist. I made a meme. You know what? I'll put it in the video right here. The ERB is the emergency relief benefit that the government's given out for those people who don't have access to employment insurance, or for whatever reason, like a small business owner wouldn't have to be paying any EI, so they basically would be boned in a case like this. They would have nothing to fall back on. Oh yeah, these are done. Sweetness. Okay, so let me get my bowl out. I gotta weigh this because I have no idea how much it weighs. But yeah, the ERB is basically the emergency relief benefit that the government implemented for, like I said, those who don't have access to any sort of EI or anything like that. Doesn't that look delicious? That's my dinner. Alright, 454 grams of motherfreaking chicken, boys. I think that's about a pound. Still gotta fix my script so that this light comes on at 7. Still gotta fix this cat so she quits meowing at me all the time. Oh, I gotta keep remembering that I'm freaking ancient and I'm not a young buck. I kind of went hard tonight on the shoulders, and holy crap balls, I'm feeling it hard. My right shoulder is just completely friggity fried. Oh well, I'm gonna go rock the piss, because that's all I ever do. Sneaking around the corner, coming in for the attack. I don't think so, my face. Hi. She's such a weirdo. Alright, I'm gonna rock the piss, because that's all I frickin' do. Don't forget to wash your hands. If you're wondering why the air fryer is running, it's not because I'm cooking more food. I'm just cleaning it out. See, one of the easiest ways to clean it out, I find, is the problem with the air fryers, the bottom chamber, like on the new modern air fryers, they don't have this stupid whirly bird. I gotta wash my hands because it's got air fryer shit on it. But I'll explain a little something. See, on modern air fryer, yay! No, on modern air fryers, they don't have on the bottom of mine, it has these ridges, so that when the air hits it, it deflects it around the chamber, throwing the hot air everywhere and atomized fat everywhere as well. That's something that Philips put into all their air fryers, and it's great. It works great until it gets coated with freaking grease and fat, and then it no longer functions. It also makes it a pain in the ass to clean out because you got these bumpies in there and it's hard to get in there and freaking work it. So I used to just use a kitchen spoon and scrape up as much as possible, jar it and drill it. But now what I do is I wait till it's cooled down. I grab as much of the solid stuff as I can get with a spoon, throw it in the garbage. It's cold, it's not going to burn a hole in the garbage bag, you're fine. Throw that in the garbage, and then the stubborn crusted on bullshit at the bottom, I put in a little bit of water. I put the air fryer on for 10 minutes and blast it, and it breaks that shit up nicely. You can also add some Dawn dish soap. I just did that too on the last run, and it literally lifted everything when it heated. So it atomized the Dawn dish soap, got into the fat, all that stuff. No problems, didn't get any suds. So if you're thinking it's going to sud up, it shouldn't, because you're not adding more water to it. You're not causing friction. You're just literally superheating it. And then in the end, you just wipe it down with a paper towel, rinse it off a bunch of times, and your meat shouldn't taste like it went through the dishwasher. It should be fine. I've done it before. I kind of got a little lazy and haven't done it for a while. And I figured, you know what? I'm in quarantine. I'm going to be home for the next friggin' 4 days. I'm probably going to end up air frying again at some point in my life. I should probably clean that thing out because it's pretty damn useless right now. Like, it took me 60 minutes to do chicken wings in it because it was not reflecting the air right. The air was going down, but then it wasn't being pushed back up because it was just basically hitting all the congealed fat in the bottom, and that was it. Mind you, when the congealed fat turned into liquid, it added a little bit of flavor to the chicken, but that's probably why I had the hydro poops, so that's fun. But anyway, people, it's currently 10:30. I'm thinking about shutting her down and going to bed soon, like by around midnight-ish, I think, maybe. I don't know, we'll see what the hell I do. All I've been doing is drinking water and sitting on my computer, chatting with people, and that's about it, because what else do you do, right? Like, it's funny, on Facebook, I'm actually chatting with people that I haven't talked to in years. Like, people I haven't talked to in years, because they actually finally have time to sit down and go on social media and see what's going on and connect with people. I'm pretty sure once this COVID-19 thing is gone, I'll never hear from them again. So I'll just enjoy it for now, I guess, you know, whatever. Maybe they'll have a social event after and I might accidentally get an invite and I can go out and hang out with them and stuff and things, or Or maybe not. You know, whatever. It is what it is. Just gotta go there, right? Who cares? Frig, have at her. Pitter patter. But anyway, people, I'm going to shut her down here. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, stow them down below. And until next time, people, stay safe and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.